You've been watching Mr. Sintastic, Nerds, Nerdettes, and Gamers Game the fuck on!
So we're back on the road again. I got my usual compadre here.
Grimsy 69 or whatever it is.
But he's not the special guest star that I was talking about.
No, I'm worm shit.
Yeah, he's small pittance compared to who's going to be joining us shortly.
Now,
why don't you tell us what's going on?
It all started with the fact that I knew Oleg was coming into town to hang out with me, and it timed out perfectly that there was a screening of this Nintendo Quest movie people have been talking about, a relatively fair distance from me. But on the way, I figured we'd stop and pick up another goodie, a good buddy of mine, Mr. Alpha-Omega-Sin.
So aside from Alpha-Omega-Sin, who I really didn't meet, you didn't even introduce us to you, prick.
Now I'm a horrible friend.
Yeah, you are. Who else are we going to meet today?
The elusive, non-existing, and I don't mean Jimmy Hoffa, I mean Jason Wells. So, for a little backstory for those of you who have not heard of Jason Wells, he's one of the few resellers that I think no one should think of as a bad person. Really, really cool guy, and he always takes care of his friends. He's got some great stuff, and we're all going to get to dip into his coffers and see what he has. He brought, I think, 10 or 11 totes full of games.
That's going to be awesome.
Yes. So, and it's just for us. So, I'm actually really excited because he brought all his Super Nintendo games, and even though I'm not trying to spend a ton of money, I'm saving up for something special. Spoiler.
Which we'll know, what, about a month? 6 weeks?
Probably, but with the way I put Quest for NES episodes out, probably like 8 years. Like my grandkids will do the video. They'll do the dumb little snoot that I do. But
that's gonna be in your will.
Yeah. To whoever has survived by me, please leave a dual pickup video about your NES games. At that point, they won't be relevant.
We'll be picking through Jason Wells stuff, which will be pretty cool. And I don't even know what the guy looks like. He's very elusive.
He's a coffee cup with his name on it. He's a walking coffee cup. Like, I at first thought it was just his picture. He's a coffee cup. He levitates, and like he doesn't have arms, so the games just move to his will.
I've bought so much stuff from him, and I've talked to him like a ton of times on Facebook, and yeah, we'll chat every once in a while. No idea what he looks like.
I'm telling you, he's like the Illuminati. It's crazy.
It's like it's a really well done fan game. That's like it's
Amazing!
Good. Woo! Rock?
Yeah.
So this is usually where I say thank you to the cast and crew for over 2 years of hard work. The film represents a lot of different individual efforts to actually make it happen. But more than that, the film represents dozens of communities across all of North America. And these gamers that came from far and wide that are part of this town are just a small sample, but we're blessed to have their presence. Not only as we premiere the film, but also in the film forever. This film is forever, so we're just pleased to present Nintendo.
So, watched Nintendo Quest, and to be honest, I was really fucking surprised at the quality of it. Watching it, you get to see somebody from start to finish for an entire month try to go and collect every single Nintendo game, something that many of us have been trying to amass our entire lives, ever since the 80s. It's 2015, and we're still trying to go out and find all of those rare games, all those hidden gems, and somebody was trying to do this within a month. Not using the internet, not using anything else, just going out there and doing it the old school way. It was fantastic. You got to see the ups and downs of it, and it was just really cool. It was one of those things that you could actually relate to, because I've been there. I've been inside a car. I've been going on the road trips. I've been haggling, trying to get bargains. I've dealt with people being straight up fucking assholes to me whenever I said, can I get that for a couple of bucks off? No, you can blow yourself. That's not customer service. But the movie, 2 thumbs up. Fuck it, 2 horns up.
This much.
yeah.
Oh, well, it's $10, so go for it. I'm like, already? Like, I can't argue with that, but he was such a good guy, and it just sucks.
I used to stop there every time I go in. That's like my first. I would go to the hotel, check in. I would go to the game store. That was like my second stop.
Well, did you ever check out the Game Master?
See the difference?
That's up in Hopewell.
Yeah, no, we haven't. Usually we try to say Cranberry because it's so busy.
What's the difference?
Nintendo.
I was gonna say Hopewell's.
Yeah, but
actually
do you
pretty
see how
good.
you
Very
can't
with the
see
exception
like
of
his
that.
leg is cut off here, but you can actually see his whole leg?
A couple weekends ago.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
How Punch Out's a little.
Meeting Jeff on Tuesday. I get another Super Nintendo lot for him. Like 30 games and Super Nintendo, a couple Super Nintendo.
Does he ever run out of games?
I don't think he does. I think he has storage space. If I collected, if I kept everything that I bought, I think I wouldn't have any space.
We talk occasionally, but she's very disconnected from the whole. Cause she's done with school. I think she's trying to find a job now, and she's back. She's back home in Ohio, and basically, like, she said that she has a whole bunch of stuff that she wants to film. I guess she said the camera on her phone is broken. Do you want to explain at all what Ultra Games are?
Well, to begin with, it is Qbert, who is the most vulgar video game character in the entire world, as everybody knows. Always swearing all the time, and doesn't do anything but swear. That is totally a swear. If somebody says it's Qbert language.
That's Game the Fuck On, right?
Oh, that is fucky fuck fuck. But Ultra Games, the only reason Ultra Games exist is because at the time Nintendo had basically told all the publishers you can only make X amount of games within a certain time span. Konami was churning out tons of games at the time. Konami is Ultra Games. So if you ever see something such as, I don't know, the very first Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles game, that shows up as Ultra Games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2, the arcade game, Ultra Games. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3, that's Konami.
Scott, where are we at?
Like, do you want like exact GPS directions, or?
This is Alpha Omega's lair.
Yes, this is where all the magic happens, where lots of angry rants transpire. Still can't get over how awesome this Saturn collection is. I'll move this. What are the cats? Please don't run. Let me pet you, and then you're all good. I won't bother you the rest of the time. Poor Katie, you were listening to that song, weren't you?
So we're in Scott's game room. He recently did a game room tour, so you guys can get the details of that there. However, here's just a quick overview. And I'm holding one of his preciouses.
One of the many.
Yes.
Did you see this? I got this at Best Buy. It's a wall clang advertisement. Pretty cool.
Oh, yeah.
It just stuck right to the door.
So what are your thoughts on the weekend as a whole?
Pretty fun.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Rule of Rose, always a pleasure. Got both of these. The insides have never been used. The omake, if you will. That's a Japanese term. I believe it means like more stuff, basically, or something of that nature.
How about that Metal Gear Solid 4 PS4 or PS3?
This is my original console. This is what convinced me to buy the PS3 finally, because I really wanted to play Metal Gear. I still have it. It still works. Thankfully, I haven't gotten like crazy with it. I bought it because it was the last backwards compatible.
Oh, there's Flintstones.
Yeah, there's Pro Sport Hockey.
Yeah, pull out that Flintstones.
Good loser. Where is it?
It's right there.
That's something you see every day. This is a repro box that I purchased to protect the game. Just because it's, I believe, one of 2 repro boxes I own. I'm not a fan of them, but slightly worn label, but very
Yeah.
very clean.
There's no problem with that, dude.
Yeah, it's definitely collection worthy. This one here has really shot up, and I'll show you why I'm very happy to have my copy. It'll piss some people off, but it's one of the few Atlas titles, Lunacy. And what a lot of people don't have with theirs is there's actually, if I could get it out, let's see, I don't know if I can. No, there's a map in here.
Oh, okay.
It's a very flimsy little map, and like almost no copies come with it, so to have that with the map is pretty dang awesome. And then there's more down here. You spit out body parts, basically. I really should have did level 1 so you could get a better idea what the game's like. I was hitting down and start pulls up the menu without the home button from the other controller. Destructible backgrounds. So you just keep shooting if you hold it. You eat the dudes.
I never knew that this was a shooter.
Isn't this awesome? It's pretty good too, I like it. Eat the helicopter. It's hard.
Welcome back, guys, and look who's back and is joining me once again.
It's Mini-Sintastic!
That's right. That's right, kiddo.
That hurt.
So, anyways, guys, as you could tell from the footage, this was a pretty awesome and epic...
I was in a foreign country. You can't cross the border.
Where were you?
Canada.
Easy there. What were you doing in Canada?
I was at Niagara Falls without you.
Yes, while I was in Buffalo meeting Scott and then driving to Pittsburgh to meet Alpha, little Mini-Sintastic and Mrs. Sintastic went to Niagara Falls. So they had a grand old time.
Cool.
Yes. But right now she's back with me to recap the trip. And for all the new subscribers, welcome. I'm Oleg, and this is Olivia. And welcome to the show.
I don't think anyone knew my name.
Yeah, I've mentioned your name before.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Okay.
And welcome to the show. I see I've gained a lot of new subscribers thanks to Alpha-Omega-Sin. Amazing. Thank you, man.
Still don't know what sin means.
You're too young.
Okay.
Yeah. So anyhow, to recap the trip, I'm just going to go through my pickups, which I did go over in Alpha's video, but I'm going to show them briefly once again. And I've actually gotten some new games as well, aside from those, some new releases, some new retail releases, which I was very excited about. So I'm going to blow through these pretty quickly since they were in Alpha's video, but I'll go through them again fast. Mario Kart 64. You like this, don't you?
64 of them?
No. This is for the N64. For the
Oh,
system.
okay. That makes a lot more sense.
You like the Mario Kart games, though.
Yeah. I usually fall off the road.
Yeah, you do.
I don't know how I'm going to learn to drive.
I'll teach you.
Okay.
You don't mind if I teach you?
Yeah, better than Gestapo. She's going to be so mad at me.
That's okay.
I don't care.
Next is Phantasy Star. I am super excited that I got this. It doesn't
I
come.
see that cover.
Sure. It doesn't come with the manual, but I've been waiting to get this game for a long time. I had it back in the day. I got it for Christmas '88. That was my big Christmas present. And I believe when that came out, it was $75 retail in 1988. So that probably translates to about double that nowadays. So think about when you complain about how much games cost nowadays. It's not bad. Next are the 3 NES games I got. Conquest of the Crystal Palace, Tailspin, and Strider. Again, I got all those games from our buddy Jason Wells, who gave us a major hookup. Jason, once again...
In Pittsburgh?
Yes, we met him in Pittsburgh. What we're doing there, we actually went to Dubois, Pennsylvania, I believe that's how it's pronounced, to see the Nintendo Quest movie. Basically, it's going around the country and having small screenings for it. It's out, or coming out shortly on DVD. And basically the premise of it is this guy wants to see if he can get all the Nintendo games, or officially licensed Nintendo games, in 30 days without using the internet, meaning without using eBay, Amazon, things of that nature. He wants to get them from an actual person by sale. So it was a really cool movie. I don't want to spoil it. I'll tell you after.
Okay.
But it was really cool. That was a good time. So now on to the retail releases, which I've gotten. This one, I've never actually played the original, but everybody tells me it's good, and this is a limited release on the Wii U, and it's Legend of K, the Anniversary Edition. This game looks pretty cool. I had a hard time tracking that down, but I was able to get the last new copy at one of the local GameStops, and it was actually the last one in our area.
On my 10th birthday, I want to play that. That looks interesting.
We can play
Everyone's 10 plus, so I'm almost 10, so on my 10th birthday, I want to play that.
Maybe we'll do it before. Maybe.
Okay. You are a lawyer, so I don't care.
It's true. I'll get you out of trouble if you play it beforehand. Next, I just actually picked these two games up, and I've been very excited to play these. First one is Gears of War Ultimate Edition for the Xbox One. Gears of War is actually my favorite series of the last generation, really. I've always preferred it to Halo, and it's just, the first one, when it first came out, I remember it just completely blew me away. I love playing it. I don't really play games online. However, my friends and I played a lot of it online. I like the violence of it. I think with the chainsaws and everything and all the blood.
I like that stuff too. Blood!
Yeah?
I'm a bloodthirsty kid. No wonder I like Sharknado. I always root for the sharks. Eat the people!
Now, when we went to Cape Cod and we went seal watching, did you want to see one of the seals get eaten by a shark?
Yeah, no. I like seals. Seals are cute.
Oh, alright.
Loving of seals runs in the family. I'd like to see a shark, just not one eating the seal. I'm not that bloodthirsty.
I thought that would have been cool.
No.
No? Alright.
I don't want to get that on video.
We wouldn't get it on video.
I know. But if we're like filming and like, oh, here comes the shark.
Alright.
Ew.
So anyways, Gears of War, love the series. Can't wait to try this game out. Probably I don't know. I'm going to be editing, so we'll see if I get to it tonight. And the next game is for the PS4, is Until Dawn. This one also I'm super excited about. I really do like the survival horror genre. And this game has been getting very good reviews, and it's basically like a horror movie come to life in a Evil Dead cabin in the woods kind of setting. So I'm very excited to play that. Cool. So that's it for now. It's not a lot of pickups since the last video, since the last video was only 4 days ago. But this is a nice capper to the awesome weekend. Thank you again to Grimsy42 and to Alpha-Omega-Sin, who was a very gracious host. It was really an honor to be in one of his videos. I mean, he's one of the YouTubers that I've been watching for a long, long time, and I never thought that I'd have the opportunity to be on the show. You alright?
Yeah. I'm mocking you.
I know you're mocking me.
You don't do many exciting things.
But it was definitely awesome to be part of one of his episodes. It was really an honor, and he's an awesome guy. We had a great time together. To be on one of his episodes was really an honor for me, and a true highlight. So thanks again, man.
Okay,
I really appreciate
stop
it.
with the victory speech, man. You're not the Oscars.
It's actually pretty good.
Yeah.
So thanks, man. I appreciate it, and till next time, guys. Sign out. See ya.
Alright, let's see. I'm trying to think of something punny with Sintastic and Alpha-Omega-Sin.
Alpha-Omega-Sintastic.
Welcome! You're watching the combined efforts of Alpha-Omega-Sin and Mr. Sintastic. Wait, Mr. Sintastic?
Yeah.
Oh god, I completely butchered.
My last name is Sin. Actually, that's why I went with that.
Wait, is it really?
Yeah.
Holy
Yes,
fuck,
why?
that's cool.
I know.
I'm just an imposter. Imposter. Fake. Fraud. All right. Bind efforts of Alpha Omega Sin and Mr. Sintastic. So it's like double the amount of sin. So a sin on sin sandwich. Let's see.
See, I'm gonna like just edit all this together and make it one
Make
long
one-
thing.
one-
Alpha
big-
collage. You can do an outro with your game, the FUCK
Oh.
off.
Yeah, actually, might as well do.